Hello, welcome back to Let's Play World of Warcraft. This is episode 3. I'm currently level 3 and I'm just collected all 10 of the Lasher samples off of those. I don't know if you caught it in the end of the last video, but I was explaining about spell pushback, how when you're attacked whilst casting, you can have your spell time increased. If you're attacked while channeling, your casting time will be reduced. It's a very simple mechanism, but it's as a cast can be very annoying. That's one of the reasons I don't like being casters. You know, if you have to keep mobs at melee range pretty much at all times, which I don't have much experience with. I haven't played a healer much. I haven't played a range class much, apart from the hunter, which you can melee with. Right, let's have a look. We want Nestled Owlkin inoculated. To do that, we want to take the inoculation that they gave us, which is the inoculating crystal, and I'm going to put that onto my hotbar by dragging it on there simply. I believe you simply have to target them. One of those over there, I believe it has to be the yellow one. The red ones are unable to be inoculated. So you get close enough so that the little red dot goes grey. He ran out of range on that one, very convenient. Little red dot goes grey, and the red one's going to come and attack me now. Fantastic. Where's my... oh, there we go. That's a great way of keeping tabs on enemies. If you press the that button there, you can easily see the how close they are to you, or what level or what name they are. It's good when trying to single out mobs and stuff. There we go. That's an Owlkin, also my favourite mob in the game. I'm not going to bother killing those yet because they're not a threat. Like I said, you're after the orange E-colour ones. Don't get me, don't get me, don't get me. Yes. Which won't attack you, so you can get nice and close to them. Click on that. It will have a cooldown of 5 seconds, but you really won't need it that often anyway. And just do that until it stops. There's another one up here. Sometimes you will have to kill some to get to them, but there's never that much of a threat this early on. But if you do jump in head first and you know, really get out of your depth, you can be killed at this level. Every single time you die, you you lose 10% of your durability, which is the clothes you wear. Got one of those on. What can I put on? Well, I'm not wearing those. Okay. You don't want to swap that. Don't swap that. No. I'm just trying to make up some bag space because it's full at the moment. I did loot a pouch earlier. I was going to send some bags over from my main, but again, that's a bit unfair on new players who don't have the bags. So it's, you know, I'm just going to keep it nice and simple. Quest helper again is telling me I need to go up here, so I'm going to go up here to hopefully bump into some more yellow ones. If not, you can always grab them on the way back. See, there's one right there. They respawn when a mob dies. It despawns after a while if you don't loot it, and shortly after it will respawn, simply come back where it originally was and do its own thing again. Let's take care of some of these. Again, I may be noobing this as a mage. I'm not used to the range of them because they have a massive range. So feel free to tell me how bad I'm doing. That was a level, that's level 4. If you know, any tips are welcome, because literally I don't play a mage. I don't enjoy playing a mage. I'm playing a mage simply because I haven't played a mage before, and I didn't kill a level 1 skunk in one hit. Why am I wasting my time chasing after it? I don't care. There we go. That was cool, and I got no experience with that because it's just a critter. Critters are level 1 creatures that run around all zones at all times. Basically, they're for, yeah, they're a nice little addition. It's a nice thing for Blizz to interpret critters into the game, but they give no experience when killed. Right, let's head through this cave. Yeah, critters are actually a really nice little mechanism from the game. In the later expansions, regular mobs even attack and kill critters, which is a really nice function they put in. You know, it just gives the game a lot more life and such more depth. I got too close, so let's practice getting into range. Let's stand over here. I've got level 4. At level 4 you can of course learn new abilities, and I'm going to learn that when I go back. The key is, if you get a load of quests, to do all of the quests and then go back. You know, if they're in the same area, quest helper doesn't really help tell you where and when they are, but you know, I always found it, you know, it's much simpler. Instead of bouncing back, I mean, you may be told to go back here again afterwards, but at least you've got the 4 of them that you've got given handed in, instead of wasting a bit of time running back and forth to hand each and every one in individually. My throat is going to bug me if I keep talking like this, but there's not much story to this game this early on in the level, but I will try to explain what's going on, because like I said, I was going to try and read out every quest, but that really was a bit of a drain on me, and it's a lot easier in my head than when I actually oh, you're kidding. Let's get rid of that. We don't really need that. Yes, destroy that. Simply drag something out of your inventory and click on the regular thing and it will destroy it for you, and that will save you some room if you don't want to. I think I might have pulled 2 there. No. That will delete 1 for you. On the higher level things, you'll have to get out of the way, get out of the way. Type in the words delete if it's like an expensive item or a rare item. But this early in the game, if you run out of room, just delete stuff. It really doesn't matter this early in the game what you keep and what you delete. While I'm talking about items, I will explain the item colours and ranks. The no, die. Grey items, since this is plucked feather, are they're basically trash items. They're called loot trash. If it's grey, it has no meaning in the game. It has no use at all in the game. It's basically there to sell. You sell it. That's why it's there. White items have a use in the game somewhere. It can either be used for cooking, used for a quest, used for a certain profession, or something like that. It can be used for something. And also white clothing can be worn. Grey clothing can be worn. You can get clothing in any colour. Grey clothing can be worn. See, there was a grey belt there. Green items. Green items are what you'll probably mostly encounter when you're leveling, and green items are called uncommon items, and they are basically white items with stats on them. A white item that you wear, such as the slippers there, just have 7 armour on them. If they were green, for example, they may have 7 armour and plus whatever stats. I'll go into stats later when they become more important. For the moment, you're just wearing what goes on. See, white there, it's food, you can eat it. So it's white, you can eat it, that's what you can do with it. Then you have blue items. Blue items are superior. Superior items are, of course, superior to green items. If you had a green item exact to a blue item, it would be the same stats on it, but higher. Which makes obviously the item better. Maybe blue items do actually come sometimes with an equip bonus, such as increasing a certain ability's effectiveness, or something like that. They're superior in every way. Then you have epic items, which are the purple colours. Purple items, I keep forgetting the right click. Purple items are epic in that they are the hardest to acquire. Well, I say hardest. They are the most uncommon to acquire, especially until you hit end level. I might actually die, which is really going to frustrate me if I do die. Let's use the Gift of the Naru on myself, which is the Draenei's own healing spell. It heals damage over time, which is called a hot, as opposed to the damage over time dot. And it's very convenient when you're leveling to see 100% HP there. I was really not paying any attention while I was talking. So yeah, you get epic items, which are usually acquired from raiding or heroics. They're quite easy to acquire, but not until the end of the game. Then you get legendary. Now legendaries are orange, and you will very rarely see one of those. There's only like 10 in the game. No, not even that. There's like 5 in the game I really know of. I've only seen about 3. It's just they are legendary. If you see one, congratulate whoever's got one. And the one, I wouldn't say above, but the next one is a slightly teal colour, which is like it's not white, it's sort of browny. It's I call those heirloom items. I used to call them something else that's gone from me now, but they are heirloom items, and they're basically they're account bound items. If you buy them at a later level, like the level of my main. I bought them, and you send them to a level 1 character or any level character that you're leveling, and it will have gear that's reasonable for that level. It's not overpowered. It's not you know, it's not you know, ridiculously strong or anything. It's reasonable, which is a good way to start off. I wouldn't say it's an advantage over new players because, like I said, they're not overpowered, but they are very useful. I'm going to finish off this last one here and then show you something which is one of the most interesting, most useful facts for any player, and you still use this even when you're level 80, which is very nice. When you are done in a zone, and you really don't want to do the run back, and your location where you got all the quests is the same, check your hearthstone. My hearthstone is set to Almond Vale, which is the starting area, and I'm all the way over here. I will activate my hearthstone. Casting takes 10 seconds, and you will instantly return to the place you came.